Okay. All right, there we go. We're live on YouTube. All right, technical error. We got to get a producer here. All right, guys. Sorry. Yes, it's on YouTube right now. Sorry, guys. It is on YouTube. I spent the last 6 minutes talking to a dead screen. I didn't click the live button on YouTube. We're live on YouTube now, where we can show you these charts. Okay, let's go on the YouTube charts right now. Here we go. We're looking at lottery. This is the stock you want to watch right now. I showed you the breakout chart on the 5 minutes. Here is the 1 hour chart, which is, again, look, let me repeat for the millionth time. Our goal is not day trading. It's not the day trading channel. The whole focus of our channel, everything we do, is stocks where you can make 10 times, 100 times your money. This is why I wrote the book, 10 Bagger Blueprint. And I've introduced you guys to more 10 baggers than anybody else on the planet. You can see some of them going down, scrolling across on our YouTube channel. We got a couple of them going by there. And here's the thing. All these 10 baggers, it takes a while. It takes a while for these stocks to go up 1,000%. It takes on average 6 months. It takes an average of 6 months. Sometimes it happens faster. Sometimes it happens a little bit slower. For all the TikTok people, they need things right away. Right away. They got to have it immediately. They got to have, as soon as they buy the stock, they expect it to go to the moon. Literally, the minute they press buy on the Robinhood account, they expect it to triple in the first 30 seconds, which is not the way it works. And that's why I wrote the book, because there is a path. Every one of our 10 bagger stocks follows the same path. It's a roller coaster. There's a first it goes up, then it pulls back 50%, shakes people out, and then it can start going higher. That's exactly what's going on with our stocks. Now, we're going to cover Hoth, Lottery, Siata, LITM. Right now, we're looking at Lottery. Lottery is the one we're talking about right now. So if you look, we got the pennant forming here. We got a key reversal happening on the 1 hour chart. It'll be confirmed once we break out above $1.48. We got to break out above $1.48. That's the key level. So we're about 17 cents away. Very, very close. On the 5 minute charts, you can see the stock is already moving. The thing wants to explode on the 5 minute charts. If you see what I'm seeing right here on YouTube, again, TikTok people, go to the YouTube channel so that way I can show you the charts. It's on the YouTube channel. Link is in the bio. The stock is moving on the 5 minute charts. It is exploding. It's exploding. Yeah, it is breaking out. Actually, we have the golden cross. We got the golden cross on the 1 minute chart. So we got, and here we go on the 2 minute chart, $1.32. If we break out of, let's call it $1, if we get to $1.33 right now, this thing can start running. We gotta break $1.33 on the 1 minute chart. Chinese IPOs, I don't do Chinese. I'm not into the Chinese IPOs. Somebody's complaining they lost money. Do you think Hoth can be a 10 bagger? Yeah, I think Kyle is saying, can Hoth be a 10 bagger? Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Hoth in just a second. Wait. I'm going to be talking about Hoth in just a second. Anyway, that's a lottery. Let's go to LITM real quick, and then we'll cover Hoth. LITM is the one that has some decent action today. So we broke out earlier, again, on the 5 minute chart. What's a breakout again? Let me repeat. What does it mean? It means when a stock goes above that moving average, it triggers more buying. It triggers momentum to come in. It triggers the algorithms. So that's when I say, hey, the thing is breaking out. Well, that's exactly what's happening. And sometimes you get what's called a fake out. You get a fake out sometimes. How often does a fake out happen? Depends on the market, 35% of the time. 35% of the time you get a fake out in these stocks. So it's not always right. If this thing was 100% perfect, everybody would be a billionaire. It's not easy. So yeah. Anyway, so LITM on the move. Let's zoom in on the 1 hour chart. We got a really nice formation happening. For all you degenerate day traders, here's why you want to watch Snow Lake, LITM. There's a big gap right here between 460 and 550. So if we start getting some momentum, this thing can surge about $2. And I think if we hit those levels, it'll go to $7, $8. Okay, the levels that it needs to break out of is tell you what the number is right here. I'll tell you what the number is. We're getting very, very close. Very, very close. I mean, this thing can run. I'll tell you what, the next level of resistance is right around, not 7, but 675. LITM, the next level of resistance is 675. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, you can watch on YouTube where we're actually showing you the charts. A link is in the bio to get onto our YouTube channel. And also, you can get the replay if you're joining the late, because we're talking about some of these stocks. Okay, look, LITM is on the move. If you look here on the charts, this is the 15-minute chart. Again, we got a confirmation. We got a new uptrend starting here on the 15-minute chart. There should be a technical buy signal coming in any minute. Put this on your watch list. LITM. What does LITM do? What does it do? It's Trump's favorite stock. That's right. They're in the nuclear and uranium space. So what are they doing? It's a full spectrum nuclear company. They have 2 major uranium projects in Wyoming and Namibia, major district scale projects, 50,000 acre type projects. And they also are getting into the what do you call it? SMR, small medium nuclear reactors, little baby nuclear reactors, little baby Hoth. We're going to talk about Hoth and Siata in just a minute. We're going to be talking about Siata and all of them in just a second. So this guy, somebody's saying Siata this one is done, lottery, blah blah blah. Okay, meanwhile, all these stocks are up significantly from when we're introduced. It's almost like when we have a stock, we've had stocks. Again, I have them go on the screen. These stocks went up over 1,000%. And guess what people were saying when they were down from 1,000 to 500%? Oh my God, it's crashing. Well, why weren't you buying in the early stage? If you want to get in on the ground floor, okay, you want to get in on the ground floor, you got to sign up for a free email newsletter, okay? Sign up for a free email newsletter, get onto our Telegram channel, then you'll get the alerts so you don't get these things late. Don't blame me when you're buying a stock like Siata when it's already up 500%. Again, if you had read my book, 10-Bagger Blueprint, every one of these stocks, there is always a reaction when it's up around 300 to 500%. There's always a pullback. It always happens. The market is not your friend, okay? The market is not your friend. If it was, the market is here to shake out the weak hands. That's what the market is here to do. Exactly. Yeah, and by the way, this is not, this is all our stocks. Listen, if you guys have not read the book, okay, then you got to blame yourself because you don't know what to expect. I'm giving you the roadmap. What is going on? No, Siata is not done. Okay, let's go to. We're gonna go to the Siata chart in just a second. Should we go to the Siata chart or Hoth? Okay, so let me finish up on Snow Lake first. So Snow Lake, what do they do? Again, this is a pure play on the nuclear renaissance in the U.S. Nuclear is huge. Okay, if you're talking about, you want your AI data centers, you want your crypto, you want your electricity for your EV. There's not enough electricity from the current grid. Not enough. Forget about the solar, the wind, all that stuff. The only way to get enough energy to power the AI age, the age of AI, the age of the whole big we're going to a new era. We're going to a new era. This is the era of AI, of crypto, of EVs, the whole thing, right? And there's a shortage of what are they saying? There's a shortage of electrons. There's an electron shortage. What does that mean? It means there's no electricity. You need nuclear. Nuclear is the only way to do it. And LITM is the pure play for nuclear. They got the district scale uranium to get for your nuclear reactors. 2 major district scale uranium projects. They're going to start the drilling is actually going on right now in Namibia. I think Wyoming is about to start. Plus, they're getting into the calling them the SMR, SME, whatever, the baby nuclear reactors. Baby nuclear reactors. Everything else. And oh yeah, by the way, they have I think 15 million in cash or something like that. 15 million in cash, 12 million in cash. So you're getting LITM right here at basically The market cap is 30 million. So you're paying like 18 million bucks for the actual business. The rest is cash. So you're getting this thing on sale. You're getting this thing for free. Okay, let's go to Hoth. HOTH on the move right now. Right now, literally as we speak. Breaking out on the charts, on the 15-minute charts. Hoth, HOTH. Pull this up on your screen. We're here. We're here looking at the 5-minute. Where is it? Where is it? Boom. There we go, baby. 5-minute charts breaking out. Guys, we have that pennant, the big, huge, beautiful pennant forming on Hoth. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, you can see this. You can see this big, huge, beautiful pennant on Hoth. Breaking out on Hoth. Again, we are above on the 5-minute chart. We're above the key levels of $1.22. Next level to watch is $1.29. Now, the thing is, you guys don't even know anything about Hoth. It's amazing. I mean, Hoth is one of the best plays on the market right now. Hoth, there's a reason why this thing traded 30 million shares. What is Hoth doing? Okay, so Hoth is a biotech company. Okay, they have a portfolio. They have a portfolio approach going after major markets, major opportunities in the biotech, developing drug opportunities. They have three or four major programs in cancer, in dermatology, in Alzheimer's. I think they're going into the weight loss area. Okay, so there's like 4 major areas they're going into, 4 multiple shots on goal. Each of these could be multi-billion-dollar market opportunities, right? But here's the best part. HOTH, the thing is, you're getting this thing for free. Do you understand? You're getting this thing for free because it's they got like 10 million or 12 million in cash, 10 or 12 million in cash, and the market cap is, how much is the market cap? Market cap is, as we speak, $16 million, according to my friends at Yahoo. So you're getting this thing for nothing because, you know, you get in a good market, a stock like this would be trading at $50 million just based on the programs. 50, half a hundred, 50 million. This thing is trading at 16 million right now. So we got a built-in, what I call a built-in profit opportunity. Okay, what's a built-in profit opportunity? If you had read my book, 10-Bagger Blueprint, that's what we talk about in the book. We talk about asymmetric setups. We're talking about asymmetric setups. It's a situation where you have minimal risk and your upside is, you know, could be 20 to 1, 50 to 1, 100 to 1, whatever it is. So with Hoth, HOTH, you know, what do you have there? You're basically getting this thing for free because you're paying $16 million for the company. In other words, the stock is what, $1.25? You're paying $1.25. They got $1 in cash. Okay, so you're paying 25 cents. Your downside in this thing is really limited to 25 cents. When we introduced the stock, it was actually under $1. I think it was 80 cents when we were talking to the company. So really, so that's why it was, you know, it fit on our list of criteria. So like Charlie says, yeah, don't listen to this guy. He only promotes stocks that fund him. That's true, Charlie. I only promote stocks which have 10x upside potential. And guess what? Guess what? If I wasn't talking about these stocks, you wouldn't have the opportunity to make 10 times your money, 50 times your money, 20 times your money, like you see scrolling down on that list below on the YouTube channel, that stock that went up 5,000%. That stock wouldn't have gone up 1,000%, 2,000% if it didn't get attention from investors. That's, you know, you have to understand the value of stock promotion is it creates market efficiency. That's what I'm here to do, bring market efficiency. The more eyeballs on the stock, we get short sellers also. Short sellers are great, long shorts. The main thing is to get markets efficient because the problem is the reason why these stocks are undervalued, nobody knows about them. They can't evaluate them. They can't evaluate. But when there's a lot of eyeballs, then you get the market efficiency. That's how the market really works. So we're here to create market efficiency. Yeah, exactly unidentified. All right, so what is going on with Hoth? Bottom line, so you're getting this thing for nothing. You're getting the stock for free. We're going to have the live stream with the CEO tomorrow. Tomorrow is the live stream right here on the YouTube channel, Hoth Therapeutics. So again, they're advancing. No, it was $1. What are we arguing about $1? It was $1. Okay, when we It was $1 when we started talking about Hoth. Actually, it was less. It was less. If you want to, it would, and it doesn't make a difference. I mean, we're not here to make 20 cents. When I'm looking at Hoth, I'm looking at, this thing potentially being a $10, $20, $50 stock. Okay, that's where these biotechs. The beautiful thing about these biotech stocks, all they got to do is get a couple of positive clinical results. Upside surprise, all of a sudden the stock triples. There you go, Nick, 88 cents. That's really where Hoth was, and yeah. It actually started moving the morning we announced it, but it was 88, around 90 cents, whatever, under $1. Let's just say under $1. But when I was looking at it, when my discussion with the company started, I'm analyzing. I'm looking at this. Okay, this thing is trading at under $1. They got $10 million in cash. In other words, this thing was trading below cash value. This stock was for free. You're getting it below cash value. They got these biotech programs that was 4 clinical programs. Each of these could be a $1 billion drug. Each of these has the potential to be a blockbuster drug. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you waited. Why don't you guys join the Telegram channel? You get all our stuff early. Stop complaining. Stop complaining that you got it late on TikTok. I can't post the videos on TikTok on time. Okay, you got to go on our Telegram channel. You got to go on our Telegram channel. You got to get on our email list. Link is in the bio for free. Just Nick got it for 96 cents. There you go. I'm sorry. The problem with TikTok, the problem I have with TikTok is a lot of people just don't know anything. Somebody saying you bought Siata down 20%. Okay. They're all arguing. Everybody's arguing at what price do we introduce Hoth at? It was $1.15, 96 cents, $1.22. I mean, oh my God. You guys think that there's some sort of scam going on. Get the Telegram channel, get our email newsletter, okay? And you get the stuff immediately, okay? You want our next stock? Okay, you guys are upset that you didn't get onto Hoth on time? We're going to have another one maybe in a week, okay? You better now here's the thing. Stop blaming other people for being stupid, okay? You get onto our Telegram channel, which is free, okay? Other people charge hundreds of dollars a month. These fake trading gurus are out there charging hundreds of dollars a month for the thing we're giving away for free. You get into our Telegram channel, we're going to announce the next stock, which you guys know is going to explode, because that's why you're all upset that you chased this thing when it was too late. Okay, the next one. When is the next one coming? Maybe in about a week. Oh, Siata. Let's go back. Let's talk about Siata. I'm going to talk about Siata. Is there good news coming? Yes, I think there's very good news coming. I'm saving the best for last. We're going to be talking about Siata in just a second. But the story with Hoth is this. Again, these guys are advancing multiple biotech programs. Each of these could be $1 billion opportunity. So in other words, guys, you're basically getting 4 bets. These biotech stocks is basically, each one is like a bet, because all their different clinical trials, all the stuff they're doing, you don't know how it's going to go. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. These $1 billion companies, nobody knows how. They have an idea, they have signs. You don't know until it's working in the animal model. It works in the animal model. We don't know if it works in the humans. We don't know if we got the right patient. It's a lot of moving parts. But you got 4 shots on goal. Okay, you got 4 free bets. Okay, I'm giving you guys 4 free bets. In other words, it's like you're going to Vegas. Okay, you're going to Vegas. I'm giving you money. It's almost like you're going to Vegas. You're going to Vegas. You go to the craps table. I'm giving you $1,000 and saying, okay, put it right here. Pass line, 4 pass line bets, free, right? The odds are pretty good on the pass line. I think it's 51, whatever it is. Anyway, I don't know what the odds. I have no idea. Maybe I'm using the wrong metaphor. Okay. Bottom line is you're getting this thing for 0. It's free money. It's like, this is an asymmetric bet. If you don't understand this, I'm sorry, I can't help you. This is why you guys are broke. If you don't understand what an asymmetric bet is, this is why you guys are broke. The way you make money with these stocks, besides reading my book, which gives you the secrets, we're going to have to do a course because a lot of you guys don't even know how to read the books, is very simple. You got to get these things where the odds are stacked in your favor. Here is the odds are stacked in your favor. A stock like Hoth, you're getting the stock for $1. It's already moving up. It's $1.26. There's $1 in cash. Let's do the math. There's $1 in cash. So you got 26 cents of downside risk potentially. If they get some progress on any of these programs, this thing could be a $5, $10, $20 stock. Not even $5. It would get $10, $20, $50 stock. I mean, you got a market cap of $15 million. In a normal market, a stock like Hoth would be trading at, $50, $100 million in a normal biotech market, which we're not in right now. We're in a bear market for biotech. That's where you got the opportunity. If there was no problems, you wouldn't have opportunities. Let's talk about Siata. Let's talk about Siata. Okay, hang on a second. Siata. Here we go. Okay, what is going on with Siata? Siata took a big beating this morning. Let me give you, first of all, the fundamental updates. Okay, let's go through the fundamentals. Let me pull up the chart, the big picture. Let me go through the big picture, because a lot of you guys are kind of missing the thing. The chart is looking, this thing is taking a beating today. Wow. Let's see, hang on a second. Let's pull this up. No, let me pull up. Oh, sorry, wrong chart. No, we're getting the 1 minute. No, we need the okay, fine. Okay, we're gonna go to the 4 hour. All right, let's go to the charts on the YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, go to the YouTube. Our YouTube channel link is free if you want to see the charts that I'm actually talking about. And okay, I'm gonna I think I can't deal with this Yahoo. I'm gonna have to use I'm gonna go to like more of a professional platform here. I'm trying to make it very accessible for you guys, but Yahoo is kind of a bit of a clown show. They're insisting on showing the 1 minute chart. Okay, let's see. All right. Why is this thing not showing up? Okay, let's refresh. This is the problem. This is what you get. This is what you get for free with Yahoo. Okay, so bottom line is this. So we introduced the stock at, what is it, $1.30, whatever it was, a couple of weeks ago. And what was the thesis? On Siata? The thesis was this stock potentially could be a $15, $25 stock. There we go. Based on the merger with Core Gaming. Okay, so Siata is merging with Core Gaming. How do I know if Siata is at a bottom or very close to the bottom? The sentiment is so negative. I'm looking here. Everybody's giving up again. They're all giving up again. Unbelievable. Everybody's giving up on Siata. That is when you know a stock is bottomed out. Do you remember last Friday? This is the Friday before last. Everybody had given up Siata after the big pullback. And we went on the live stream on Friday and said, look, this is it. This thing is at the bottom on the charts. It was start to break out on the charts, and then it triggered the algos. And how did I know it was at the bottom? The sentiment was horrible. Everybody had given up. Everybody had given up on the stock because people bought it. They didn't know about Siata at $1. They started buying it at $6, $7. They bought it to the FOMO. The FOMO buyers. Everybody starts buying it. Why were they buying it at $8? The time to have been buying Siata was really at $1, $2, $2.50. Somebody's saying the bottom will be at $2.50. Ooh. Nathan is saying the bottom will be at $2.50. I don't know. We're at a key point right now. We are at a key point right now on Siata at the moving average. It is at a key level as we speak. Everybody has given up. Zakir is asking, what's the next super stock? Again, guys, you know for sure. Now, a lot of you are angry. You're upset. Oh my God, the stocks are going down. But you know that when we introduce a new stock, it explodes. It goes to the moon like right away, right? You want to know the new stock? It's probably going to come out next week. So don't blame me if you get in late. That one is probably going to explode also. So you want to get in early. How do you get in early? You got to get on our Telegram channel and on our email list. It's free. Links are in the bio. So somebody was saying on yes, yeah. Okay, hang on a second. Again, somebody's saying why they're upset because they lost money. Why are you down on Siata? Why are you down on Siata? You should have been buying at $2, $1.50, $2. Where's this guy? $15. Okay, so let's talk about the Siata fundamentals. This is what you need to know. So Siata is merging with there we go, Core Gaming. Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a different thing than YouTube later. Okay. I just like for some reason I like the way the charts look on Yahoo. They're just cleaner, much simpler. Anyway, so what is going on with the merger? Okay, so again, the thesis with Siata, guys, this is why you need to understand the Siata. This is not a day trading stock. When we introduced the stock on Siata, we said this company is merging with Core Gaming. Core Gaming is an $80 million revenues AI mobile gaming company. Okay, $80 million in revenues. Now, how much is that business worth? It should be worth roughly 10x, meaning $800 million. So the combined company would be worth $800 million. Now, what does Siata end up with? Siata would end up with at least 10%. It could be closer to 20% depending on where the stock is at the time of the merger. So, but let's say it's just 10%. Let's say it's only 10%. So in theory, this thing should be worth $80 million. Siata should be worth $80 million based on the merger with Core Gaming. And that's basically day one. We're not talking about the growth potential of Core Gaming. We're not talking about the M&A pipeline. We're just talking about where it is right now. So the thing should be worth $80 million. Now, what is Siata trading at? What is the market cap of Siata as we speak? Let's go to Yahoo and find out. As we speak, it's under $15 million. Hello. Okay, it's under $15 million based at, let's call it $3 a share. So that means, let's do the math. What's the difference between 15 million and, let's call it 80 million? It's like 6-7 times that. So we're talking about potentially north of $20, even $25 a share. That is just based on their core business. Now, and again, when I did that first live stream, I said, look, this merger is supposed to close in the next 30 to 60 days. When did I do the first video or the first live stream? Almost a month ago. And guess what? My understanding is this. My understanding is that we're about a week away, maybe. We're in the final, I think, comments with NASDAQ. They're going through, I guess, they want a couple more things. And again, these things need regulatory approval. They need regulatory approval, and they need a couple things in order to close. How do I know that Siata is very close to a major explosion? Everybody has given up. I see all the negative comments. How do I know when Siata the time you want to take short-term profits? When everybody's super bullish. Look at all the comments on all our past videos. The ones when the stock was already going to $8, $9, everybody got FOMO. Everybody got FOMO and saying, "Oh, it's going to the moon. I'm putting everything." And the time to buy is when everybody gives up. That's the way it works. You got to buy when there is maximum fear. You got to buy these stocks when there is maximum fear. That is the only way to make money with these things. Yes, I'm answering your question. From what I understand, Siata is, probably could be a week, 2 weeks away from the close. A couple of weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks. We're in the final. We're in the final phase right now. We're gonna know by within 2 weeks. If I'm still saying this in 2 weeks, something is wrong. Okay, mark this down. If I'm having this conversation, June, 30th. Okay, give it to the 30th. Okay, by the end of June, which is, let's call it 2 weeks, June 25th. Let's call it by 2 weeks. I'm expecting this thing to be closed. I mean, I'm based on my information, my understanding. Okay, my understanding is we're kind of getting into the final rounds of comments with NASDAQ, and this is it. Yes. Yeah. So what's going to happen is this. But when all of you guys throw in the towel, I guarantee you this. When everybody throws in the towel, that's when the stock is going to explode. You guys need to dump all your shares right now. Literally, if you guys are worried about the stock, whatever, dump all your stock. That's when the stock is going to explode. That's the way it always works. These stocks go when the weak hands give up. How do I know this? Because look, I mean, no offense, TikTok. That's really not the smart money. The smart money is the guys who are buying the stock, at $1.50, $2. Okay, and it was not the guys on TikTok. The guys on TikTok were all doubters. Look at the comments on TikTok on my first video at $1.37. Look at that first video. The comments on that first video were, it's a pump and dump. Oh, it's this, it's a scam, it's this. All of a sudden, the stock goes to $2. Then it goes to $4. Then it goes to $8. Then it goes to $9 after hours. That's when all the TikTok people started buying it in after hours. Kamal Jawanda. Yeah, these are stocks that jump. I'm not sure if I understand what he's saying. I think I understand what he's saying. And what he's saying is these are highly volatile stocks. Yeah, we give you stocks which have a 10-bagger upside potential, 100-bagger upside potential, okay? I'm giving you, listen, I'm not giving you dead stocks. Let's be very clear. Every stock we introduce gets action. Now, do they slow down sometimes? Yeah, they slow down. But every stock, in other words, every stock that we put on, especially the TikTok channel, every stock we put on TikTok explodes. If you've seen it. Now, sometimes they explode right away. They may pull back. Whatever. There's going to be volatility. But I'm not giving you dead stocks, which basically, I tell you, hey, check out whatever, and then it just stays there. That's not the case. That's not the case. Every one of you mooch bums watching and complaining here on TikTok will admit that. That's where you guys are watching because there's action in these stocks. Okay, and if you want to get in early, get on the Telegram list, get on our email list. Link is in the bio. Read the book so that you know the rules to the road. A lot of you guys don't know the rules to the road. If Hoth goes up, I'm selling it. Okay. Hey Nathan, I don't know. Okay, which one is the way to go? I don't know what is the. Okay, Siata is looking for a bottom right now. The stock is. It is stock. Let me tell you why I'm bullish on Siata right now. I'm always bullish, to be honest. Listen, can I be candid? My thesis is very bullish, right? The reason I'm bullish is everybody has given up on the stock. Okay, everybody's negative. We're at the bottom here on the charts. We're starting to move up on the 2-minute above the moving average. We're about to trigger the algos. We're going to see if there's a run. We're going to see if there's going to be a run into the close. The magic number is 293. It's got to go up 8 cents. Stock needs to go up 8 cents. I'm trying to get to my comments. What is the target in 2 weeks? What is the target of Siata in 2 weeks? I have no idea. I think the merger. Look, guys, let me give you the bottom line. Here is the bottom line. I'm expecting this merger. I think it's going to close within 2 weeks. Again, my take on it. Oh, Senka, I said, I asked GPT. Post-merger, $7. You know what? I think you're right. You know what? I think it's going to be very interesting. Okay. So ChatGPT is saying the stock will be $7 once the deal is closed. I think we could be at between 7 and 10, maybe not $10 at the time of maybe it could be higher. And here's why I don't think this thing is going to be $25 right away when the deal closes. And here's why. Because it's going to take a while for the market to absorb the news. It's going to take a while for the market to absorb the news. What the market doesn't know about, this is what's not baked in yet. What's not baked in is Core Gaming. Again, they're doing $80 million in revenues. What about their M&A pipeline? If you watch the interviews we had with the CEO of Core Gaming, he's saying, hey, once we close, we're expecting, we got a lot of deal flow we're looking at, other AI companies, other mobile companies, gaming companies, whatever, mobile apps, AI focus, right? Other opportunities they're looking to close. Plus they have organic growth. The fireworks are going to start in the weeks and months after the deal closes. It's not going to be like it's going to be the money is made with these stocks over 6 to 9 months. That's how the money is made. Every one of our stocks. Again, the CBDT, the stock that went up 50 times, people made 50 times their money. Went from a nickel to $2.50. And guess what? Most people missed out. Why? Because they were looking short term, or they were chasing it when it already exploded, when it went to $2. That's when they got the FOMO. They should have been buying it at, a nickel, at, when it broke out of 50 cents. But those are the levels when it pulled back. And that's what we talk about in the book. So I think Sen is saying that ChatGPT is saying it's going to be $7. I think it's pretty close. I think based on where it is right now, we get to somewhere around there at the time of closing, maybe $8, the old number. And then we're going to see what kind of news flow they generate if they do deals. If they do deals, this thing is going to be a $25, $50 stock. Okay. If they have some deal flow, some M&A, they show the revenues, they show that they're growing fast. Look, it's all about the growth numbers. It's all about the revenue growth. Okay, if they're doing 80 million, it should be valued at 10x multiple. If they get some upside surprises, the multiples can start to expand. Okay, here's the 1 hour chart. Look at this. We are at key support on the 1 hour chart. We gotta really get above these levels. We gotta get back to the $3 and higher, 310. 310. Is it going to happen today? I don't know. The sentiment today is so bad. Everybody's given up, which is okay. It's okay. I understand. I understand. A lot of the problems. I think the big problem is a lot of the. Wow, look at this. The Hoth chart is looking so beautiful on this 1 hour. The Hoth, wait till you guys see the live stream tomorrow. The problem is a lot of the TikTok people are, they're very short term. They expect these things to go to the moon the second they buy it. And it's just not the way it works. Sometimes it happens that way, which is what happened here, but that's not normal. Okay. Hoth is right now at a key pivot point right here, $1.25. We're looking on the moving averages right here on the 15-minute chart. We got to break out of that level. We need to go above that level. We got to go like $1.30 for the fireworks to start happening. We're actually, no, on the 30-minute, the 15-minute, this thing is primed. Hoth, primed to go. Hoth, H-O-T-H, right now is the stock which could, of all our stocks right now, Hoth and LTRY actually are the best looking charts today. The others are they're weak right now. Kamal saying he made money. Don't hold these stocks. Wait, what is he saying? Don't hold these stock. Pumping just I don't hold it pumping. Okay. Hey, come on. That's fine. You do you. Get on a free email newsletter, and then you get to know when the next pump is. Get on a free email letter. Link is in the bio. Then you'll know when the next pump is. You know what I just realized? What I'm realizing is the people on TikTok, they have this mentality because of the whole crypto thing, all the crypto scams and everything. I get these things all the time, these notifications, marketing saying, oh, get in on the next pump. I mean, they're just blatant about these things. They call it the next pump. Like literally, the crypto thing is all about the next pump. And which is basically saying, hey, this is a scam. Crazy. Now, yeah, okay. So if you want to call this a pump, okay, whatever you want to say. Okay, well, the next pump, you want to come on, you want to get on the next pump? Come on, do you want to get in on our next pump? Well, you got to get in. You got to get in to our free newsletter. Click the upvote, like upvote. Click the like and upvote. Oh, okay. Kamal is bragging. Kamal is bragging that he bought Siata at $1.50 and he sold at $4. Well, buying at $1.50 was smart. You should have been buying at $1.50, maybe the breakout. But you really should have ridden it. Maybe at $8 would have been a good time to sell, frankly, because it was getting, it was getting parabolic. It was going parabolic. Not at $4. So you left money on the table, Kamal. You left. Here's what you understand. If you read the book 10 Bagger Blueprint, then you would know the big money is made by holding. You left the big money. You're a short-term piker. You know what a piker is? You know what a piker is? It's a Wall Street term. It means like a small time, a mooch bum. Okay, you made $275. You left $4 on the table. Excuse me, you made $250. You made $250. You left $4 on the table, maybe $5 on the table. So you left the big money on the table. And yeah, that's the reality. And I think when the stock goes to $25, also you're gonna be crying in your soup. You're gonna be crying in your soup. But I don't really care. No, I mean, listen, when you buy and when you sell is your business. I don't care. When you buy it, really, it's up to you. I'm happy as long as you're watching. Come on, seriously. All kidding aside, if you want to day trade, you want to make a nickel on it's fine. Actually, it's smart. He said he does not want to get too greedy. Okay, no, he's a disciplined day trader or swing trader, whatever it is. Discipline is very important. It's a different mentality. Do I think Joey's asking, will Hoth go up once we have the CEO on the show? Yeah, I think it will. Hoth is going to be on our show tomorrow. Let's see what the CEO has to say. Okay. Tony is making comments on YouTube. Hoth will only go on news from trials and other deals. Tony, I agree with you 110%. Yeah, what's going to drive Hoth, Hoth, the key drivers in Hoth is milestones. It's the milestones. It's the news flow. The news flow related to their clinical programs, if they get positive results, any kind of upside surprises, if they do any kind of deals, that's what drives the stock. That's why you guys need to put Hoth, Hoth, on your watch list. Because what happens with these biotech stocks is, they can explode overnight. They could literally double, triple, or more overnight with some positive news. So you want to put it on your watch list, and you see this thing starts to move, you know what something is up. You're going to know something is up. Right now, the thing is actually, if you look at the charts, it's telling us something is up. This thing wants to explode. I think it's just waiting for a catalyst. Hoth, Hoth, waiting for a catalyst. Somebody's asking, is Hoth a good buy at $1.25? Look, we don't give buy-sell advice. We do not give recommendations. What I can tell you is Hoth meets our list of 10 criteria that we look for stocks which have 10 bag of upside potential. You want to know what they are? I'm very transparent. Get the book. I have it right here. It's on page, starting page 52. Traction, proof of concept, Catalyst for upside, page 58. Inflection point, page 65. Yes. Valuation, page 92. Very important. CEO quality, yes. Everything is lined up. The only negative out of 10 is maybe the market cycle. Biotech is still weak. Biotech is a little bit weak, but that's the opportunity. Otherwise, this thing will be trading at $10, $20 a share. Normal biotech market, this thing will be trading at 50 million valuation. So that's it's at least $5-7 just based on normal biotech market comps. Make sure to click the upvote. Anybody? Okay, Siata. Somebody saying Siata's on the move. Yeah, make sure you click the upvote when you're watching this on TikTok. Whoa, Siata moving up. There we go, baby. Thank you for notifying me because I can only watch one thing at a time right here. Oh, I need to get a different screen because then I could have. Yeah, I'm just using the Yahoo because I want to make it, I don't know, just more relatable for people. Siata is on the move. Siata. $291. $291. The stock is in play as we speak. People are waking up. We're nearly at 2 million shares right now, by the way, which is a lot of volume. Again, these things, it's like a roller coaster. You have ups, downs, fuck. That's it. I'm done with the okay. That's it. We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to the new charts. We're gonna switch to new charts. These guys are communists at Yahoo. They don't want to show the matrix. The matrix. Chase Tudor. Chase Tudor is 100% right, and we can't show it. Yeah, literally, as we speak, it's on the move. There we go. Boom, baby. On the 1 minute chart right here. 1 minute chart. Chase Tudor pointing it out. 294, 295. It's running. Okay, all you low-life day traders. There you go. There's your free money. We got a breakout on the 1 minute chart on Siata. 291. The cavalry has arrived. Siata is breaking out on the 1 minute chart. And then we're about to get the golden cross probably in the next 5 minutes. And we got a major buy. Big buys have come in. Big buys at 290s. Big buys. The big buys are coming in right now. This is the real money coming in. This is not like retail pikers. These are not retail pikers. We got the cavalry. The cavalry has arrived. There we go. We got a new pennant forming on Siata right now as we speak. 292. The key level to watch. Well, we broke out on the 1 minute. Let's see. Let's go to the 15 minute. We got to get into the threes. We got to get into that $3 level. This is okay. So on the 15-minute level, we're 35. It's got to get to 335 on the 15-minute chart. That's the number on the 15. That is the number, but it is running. Here we go. Oh, on the 5 minute, we got a breakout. And look, this is, I can't believe these people. I cannot believe these. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna dump the Yahoo. We're gonna dump Yahoo because they're screwing up the charts. The charts are screwed up. Okay, on the 5 minute, we got to break it also. It looks like there's pretty much a clear path right now. I think this thing could start running. Chase, are you looking at what I'm looking at? Shafi's asking, why are they not announcing a merging date? Because they don't know. They don't know. It's NASDAQ. Only NASDAQ has control over that. And from what I understand, they think, probably final round of comments. Again, we don't know for sure. We don't know what these people want. You know, I don't know. They got to take their time. They got, you know, lottery is also moving, right? Lottery on the move. There we go. A lottery on the 5-minute chart. We're about to break $1.37. We're a penny away. We are a penny away from algos getting triggered. We are a penny away from the algos getting triggered. We're a penny away. Hang on a second. Let's zoom in. Oh, 15-minute chart breakout on the 15-minute chart. The algos. Watch the algos. Hang on a second. Okay, look at this. Guys, watch this. Watch this. What I'm going to do, are you ready for this? I'm giving you guys free. I'm going to post this right now on everywhere. I'm going to go literally as we speak. I can only do one thing at a time. I'm going to post this on X. On X. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let's do this on X as I'm talking to you. As I'm talking to the TikTokers. Guys, also you should post this on X, on social media. Type in lottery breaking out, $ lottery breaking out. Help out the algorithm. Help out the algorithm. 157. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if you're watching right now on YouTube, on TikTok, do something useful. Go on your X account and type in $ lottery LTRY breaking out. Or also go on StockTwits. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing. And you know what's gonna and when you have multiple people doing that, it helps trigger the algorithms. So you know, it helps move the stock up. He's trying to pump. Come on, yes, you got it. Come on, you figured it out. You're a smart guy. Come on, help me out with a pump. Come on, why don't you do your part? You made some money. It says you're a realtor. Okay, so come on. You know, I mean, be a good realtor. Help us out with this pump, as you would say. Okay, go on Twitter and type in $ LTRY breaking out. Okay, like I'm doing here. Do your part. Why don't you buy the stock first? Then you do the thing. Then you can do, you know, you can front run it, right? Yeah, come on. Why don't you do that? Why don't you buy some stock right here, right? Again, I'm not saying you buy, sell, or hold, not an investment advice. And then, Kamal, all right. Kamal is on the team. Kamal is on the team. All right. Kamal, finally. Okay, guys, here's what you do. You want to get in on the pump? You guys want to get in on the so-called pump? Buy the stock. Okay, then go on Twitter or go on social media and just type in $ LTRY breakout stocks. And when you have 50 people doing that at once, it triggers the algorithms. Okay, they go bananas. That's what really happens. That's what really happens. Is it unethical, randomizer? Well, let me ask you, randomizer, is naked short selling unethical? I mean, nothing. There is nothing. It's all market. Everything here is fully disclosed. Okay, it's fully legal. Yeah, we're telling you. Yeah, what you can do to make the stock go up. Completely legal. If you want to talk about shorting the stock, yeah, I can tell you how to short stocks also. All right, but this is what makes the stock go up. I'm telling you what the algorithms are doing. And what's going on? LTRY. Now, what about a Hoth? Hang on. Let's go back to Siata. Siata was breaking out. Siata breakout. Okay. 5-minute charts. 5-minute charts. Guys, pull this up right now. Siata. Type in Siata, $ Siata. Breakout stocks. Breaking out. Go. Oh, yeah, Bill Ackman's talking about Bill Ackman. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. I'm talking the book. This is what people do on CNBC. They're talking their own book. They buy the stock. They go on CNBC. They say, oh, this thing is going to the moon. You guys buy in, then they dump. That's how it works. We're not dumping anything, but this is what is going on. Okay, just so you know, right now, what are we looking at? Siata, we're looking at a breakout on the 5-minute chart. We got a wide base. We got buying starting to come in. It needs to really go above this $3, $3.10 for a confirmation, or even $3.30. But it's getting there. It's right. The buying is starting to come in Siata. We're starting to see. I think we're going to see a run into the next hour and a half. I have a feeling the buying volume. I'm looking. The buying volume has been increasing here. The buying volume has been increasing. Nat Dell, that's right. I think the same thing is going to happen. Yeah, lottery. I think if and when lottery goes to $2, people are going to miss out. And you know what? They're going to buy it when this thing goes to $5. I guarantee you 99% of people watching this, TikTok, whatever it is, YouTube, whatever it is they're watching, we can give them all the information. We can give them all the information. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to buy high and sell low, no matter what. There's nothing I can do about it. How is it that we got what is this guy? How is it that we have where's the guy Kamal? How is that we have a guy like Kamal Jawanda who bought lottery at $2 or whatever? He sold it at $4 or $1.50. He bought he bought Siata at $1.50, sold it $4. Okay, how did he do it? Why weren't you guys doing it? I don't know. I mean, you have no excuse. You should be watching the channel and getting our free newsletter. Link is in the bio for the free newsletter. You get the book so you would know what these signals are. You know, a lot of people are going to be watching this thing a week later. They're going to find out about it 2 weeks later, and they're going to buy in when the thing runs to $10. They're going to buy at, $15 or something, and guess what's going to happen when it goes to 15? It's probably going to drop back to $8. Then it's going to go back. It's going to be a roller coaster. It's not a free lunch. If you think it's a free lunch, there's no free lunch on Wall Street, and we're at lunch hour right now, literally as we speak. Snow Lake, nice bounce off the moving average. What is Snow Lake is trying to break out on these charts? Snow Lake is trying to break out on the charts. Again, there's a big gap in the 550 range. Big, huge gap. Big, huge gap in the 550 range. Hoth, 1 million shares. We're getting decent volume today. We're getting some decent volume. It's all thanks to Kamal Jawanda. Kamal Jawanda is leading the market here. He's pumping on all the channel. By the way, all you guys who are claiming, "Oh, I'm down," and what? Here's what you do: go on. You want your stock to go up? You go on Twitter. You go on StockTwits and type in $SYTA or Hoth or whatever it is, breakout stocks, hashtag. So that way everybody will look at the charts, which are in fact breaking out, and the buying will come in. That's the way it works. Wow. Hoth really, I'm telling you, this thing, very, very, very strong. We got a double bottom. Look at the 1 hour chart. Kamal, look at the 1 hour chart. Are you looking at the 1 hour chart, Hoth? The 1 hour chart on Hoth shows like a double bottom inside the pennant. We have a double bottom inside the pennant. It's setting up for a huge breakout. And we got the CEO live stream tomorrow. What is he going to say? Maybe he's going to say something amazing, and the thing goes to the moon. As I'm talking to you, I'm going to, what am I doing? I am sending this thing out. I'm sending this out. On Twitter, literally as we speak. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm working. I'm hard at work. I'm hardly working. Here we go. Okay. Okay, breakout. You should do this, all right? Look at this. Ready to. Okay, I'm look right now. There's a tweet about to happen. You can front run my tweet. Front run the tweets. 206. Okay. Pillows. Who am I going to add here? Okay, let's make some volcanoes. Add some volcanoes here. Oh, everybody left. Everybody left. Everybody left on TikTok. All the riffraff is gone. We only got the serious people watching now. Boom, there we go. Stock twits. 207. Okay. There we go. Boom. It's out. It's out. It's out. Kamal, come on. Get to work, Kamal. Let's get to lottery on the move. Yeah. Why am I talking about lottery? I've been talking about lottery for the last hour. I mean, how much can I talk about lottery? We're talking about all the stocks. Let's see. Well, let's go back to lottery. What's lottery doing? When we last left lottery, it was in the process of doing a breakout. Look, we had a big sell-off this morning. The weekends got shaken out. Moving up now. We got a breakout above $1.38 on lottery. You want me to talk about lottery? I'll tell you what, user 9060 whatever, you want to talk about lottery? Why don't you go on Twitter and StockTwits right now and type in hashtag or type in $lottery, LTRY, hashtag breakout stock is breaking out. Why don't you do your part? I'm doing my part. Okay, I'm doing my part. You do your part. And then you get my free newsletter. Link is in the bio. Get the book. Link is in the bio so that you can get rich with these stocks where you can make 10 times the money instead of me wasting time. I'm wasting time here doing this day trading nonsense. When this is like, I'm only doing this because the stocks need some help today. They're getting beatings. They're getting beatings the last couple of days. So this is what I do. I got to get in there and show you the reality of the market, which is in fact that they're ready to run. Let's go back to Siata. Siata 292. Siata. We're just a couple pennies away from the algo triggers. If the merger closed tomorrow, I think if Siata closed tomorrow, the stock would probably be. I'll tell you what. I think it would be $5. I think it would be $5-6. Then everybody would start coming in. Then because right now nobody knows anything. There's a lot of doubt and fear. There is a lot of doubt and fear. There's a lot of doubt and fear right now. Before, but there was FOMO. Now we got doubt and fear. I've been talking about Seattle almost a month. Starting from $1.37, it went to $9. It went to $9, and we got a pullback, which is what we expect. Oh fuck! I'm showing a broken chart here. Fucking Yahoo! I'm getting so frustrated with Yahoo. Okay, the 5-minute chart. We got a breakout forming on the 5-minute chart. As you see right here, we got a pennant forming. We just needed to lift. Let's call it to $3. $3 seems to be the magic number. We got the pennant forming on the 5-minute chart. We're above the moving average on the 5-minute, and that's going to lead everything else. But we need to get above $3. That's what needs to happen. Will it happen? I don't know. You guys tell me. You tell me. The new stock next week. We got a new stock coming next week. You guys want the new stock? You want the new stock that's ready to go to the moon? Who wants the new stock? Everybody wants the new stock because you guys know that our stocks explode. If you want the new stock, you got to sign up for the free newsletter. A link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. It might be next week. We might have something next week. It's going to be under $1. Okay, we got a new one we're working on. It's going to be under $1. Okay, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. And I'll tell you what you want. You want to get in early. You don't want to be chasing these things. Like, a lot of you guys are chasing. You guys are chasers. When do I think a lottery will reach $10? It's going to be a little while. What time? Okay, the Hoth interview is 1 o'clock Eastern time. Somebody's saying there's no volumes. Siata's going to have 2 million shares today. I mean, I don't know why people are not getting emails. We've got to check on our email. There might be something wrong with the email. We got to check on the email. Check your spam. There might be something with this. It's coming to you from Wall Street Reporter, just so you know. The emails are coming from Wall Street Reporter. I don't know what's going on. I'm using MailChimp. May have to switch from MailChimp. Okay, Hoth cooling off a little bit. We're still in that moving average thing. It looks like it's going to be bouncing in that range. So on the 5-minute chart, we're in this range between $1.22 and $1.28. This 6-cent range. LITM, what's going on? LITM. I'm so annoyed with LITM. What is going on? This thing is like one fake out after another. LITM. Okay. Lottery getting close to that breakout level, which is $1.37. We're at $1.35. We're at $1.35. $1.37 is the number to watch. Okay, that's it. All right, guys. I am. Let me see. How do I put this? Wait. Pause. End. Where is the end? Pause. Live. End. Live. There we go. Okay. What do we say? Investors scared because Siata is dormant. News specifically. Brando, thank you. This is what we need, guys. If you're watching this, make sure to click upvote, like, and subscribe. If you're watching this on X Twitter, click the little heart symbol or whatever, like. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel or whatever it is. And if you're watching on YouTube, same thing. Click the thumbs up, upvote. That helps get more eyeballs on it. And if we get more eyeballs on it, the stock goes up. All right. So you're helping yourself. Okay. Investors have been investing. Look, right now, Sen, I completely agree with you. What the market wants with Siata is the merger. the merger, the whole thesis, okay, the whole thesis of this thing being a $15, $25 stock, again, let me repeat, the whole thesis of Siata being a $15 to $25 stock is this merger. So, and we said, look, the thing is supposed to be, in the next 30 to 60 days. We're getting close to 30-day levels, and from what I understand, we're in the final rounds with NASDAQ. Possibly. This is what I'm hearing. We could be in the final rounds with NASDAQ. So if we are, the stock is going to rocket. Okay, that's what you need to know. If not, it is what it is. But the market 100% is waiting for this thing. But guess what? If that news comes out tomorrow, let's say it came out tomorrow, the stock would be $5. Right? You know that, right? ChatGPT is telling you it would be $7. ChatGPT is telling you the stock would be $7 with the merger. So you're getting it. Look, this is why it's called arbitrage. There's a reason why they call it arbitrage. It's not guarantee. It's not a free thing. You're taking a risk if it happens or not. Okay, and this is the thing. Okay, we're back on this moving average. Oh, this thing is frustrating. Okay, that's it. Let me get back to work here. We'll see you all guys on the next one.